May you have a godly day and have a blessing from the Lord. My name is Father John Iacono. I am Italian. I was born in Italy. I have an Australian citizenship and Filipino residency. So that's what we call halo-halo, bit of everything. I'm very honored and privileged to be here today and spend this little time together looking at one of the topics that is probably very much at heart to everybody: love. Love is something that is not to be spoken, but love is something to be lived. These days, if we go to movies, if we go read newspapers, television, everything seems to be on love. Everything is love. But whenever we think of the word love, we automatically think of sex, having something to do with a sex relationship. But that is not the real authentic love. I remember once I was giving a preparation course to couples in my office, and they were so much in love with each other that they were so enchanted. And during the process, I asked them, "Are you in love?" They said, "Yes, Father, cannot you see?" I could see. I told them, if this is authentic love, it will last. If it is not authentic love, it will disintegrate. So I told them, I will give you 5 years. See how it goes. Think and listen to the adjectives. After 1 year of marriage, I promised them that I would keep in contact with them along the way. So after 1 year of marriage, I asked them, how's it going? Listen to the adjectives. First year, they said, oh, fantastic, Father, fantastic, fantastic. Second year, I asked them, how's it going? Good, Father, good. I asked them the third year, how's it going? Not bad, Father, not bad. I asked them the fourth year, how is it going? It's just going, Father. After 5 years, I asked them, how is it going? It's gone, Father. Love is not a part-time job. Love is a full-time job, 24 hours a day. It's so sad these days when we look at the statistics, even here in the Philippines, we are told that 1/3 of the marriages break up. And as a priest, I have done about 300 weddings. And it pains me so much when I hear that couples want to separate, want to divorce. And I don't understand the wedding day, the courtship days. They'll always say, honey, darling, sweetheart, I love you. I'd do anything for you. You are my everything. You are my life. And then things start going differently. I remember in my old country, I come from Italy, whenever there was a wedding in town, my grandmother used to say, John, look at that couple. She would say, the first 6 months, heart to heart, when everything is beautiful, anything, you cannot see any faults in each other. And she would say, first 6 months, heart to heart. Second 6 months, back to back. After 1 year, a kick in the back. When we go into the sacrament of marriage, that is the sacrament of love par excellence. When God brings together two people where they can unite in the sacrament of marriage, that is a sublime thing. These days, sadly, we have so many people living together without the blessing of the church, without the sacrament. So sad, because they're living a life which is not pleasing to God. They don't have the blessing of the church. They don't have the sacrament. And they just take it so lightly. It's a lifetime job. Mother Teresa of Calcutta, now Blessed Mother Teresa, once was asked by Blessed John Paul II to give a talk to 3,500 priests, bishops, cardinals, and the Holy Father also was there. And her theme was, I thirst. And Mother Teresa was the only woman in the Vatican who received a standing ovation for 5 minutes and 20 seconds, the longest ever ovation given to a woman in the Vatican, and also the longest ovation given in the Vatican. And she began to tell the people that she was talking to that love is something that you have to give. And you have to give in such a way that it must hurt. And if it doesn't hurt, that's fake love. Mother Teresa shows us what love is all about. Mother Teresa did not preach love, she practiced it. Her life was a continual giving to thousands and thousands of people in her country. She spent her life not in words but in action. She was given the Nobel Prize, one of the highest awards that America gives, and she was given that because her love and commitment to the poorest of the poor. In every person she would see Jesus, and she said, I do this for the love of Jesus. In every creature she saw, it was Jesus in them. And Mother Teresa, when she spoke to the cardinals and the priests and the bishops and the Pope, she came out with a very strong statement. She said, live your day as if it is your first. Live your day as if it is your only one. Live your day as if it is the last. And she always said, I want to die giving God's love. I would like to share with you a couple of titles of songs that always speak on love. I wrote them down so I would not forget, because at my age you get dementia and you forget many things. One of the titles of the song is Love is in the Air. Fill the world with love. Love is a many splendid things. When you are in love, it's the loveliest night of the year. Love is a beautiful song. Love is a man. Lonely is a man without love. I think anything we do, wherever we are, whoever we are, we should build on love. Because love is the thing that transforms the hearts. Love is a thing that, if understood and lived, is the key to success. I would want to wish that all the leaders of the world, politicians, government, church leaders, they would close their eyes for 1 hour and open their hearts for 1 minute. Then you would see the transformation in the world. Our world today, church and politics, we speak too much in words and not much in action. Love is something that you have to live. Love is something that is in you, that you need to share. Love is unconditional. We don't put if, and but. Love is total. Santa Teresa de Jesus, we read in her life story, she was given many trials in the monastery, health-wise, community-wise. She had many problems. This is a young lady of 24 who wanted to become a nun, and she was too young to be accepted. They must be 18 years old. And she went to the bishop and she went to her superior, and they refused her. And then she packed her bags and she went to Rome to ask the Holy Father if she could be admitted in the monastery. At 24 years old, she becomes a saint. She is chosen to be the patron of the missions. She was made doctor of the church, meaning that she wrote many important documents regarding the faith. And once being in the monastery, she was so simple and so dedicated that she used to say, I find joy in doing little things for the love of Jesus. Even just picking up a piece of paper from the ground, she would say, I do this for the love of Jesus. Little things that made a great saint. She never left the monastery. She was in the monastery. She died very young. She becomes a saint. She becomes a doctor of the church. She becomes a model for the missionaries. She is a model to our youth. And after so many years, she has been dead. The world still talks about her. And so, I suppose if I was to ask you, what is your definition of love? What would you say? My definition of love is a game where two play and both win. Because if there is true love, there is no losers. Because love always triumphs. Don't go away. We're coming back.